Hey everyone, Mark Thomas here. I'm really excited to tell you about an upcoming webinar on March 13th between APMG International and ISACA on the latest IT governance trends using COBIT and CGEIT to achieve enterprise governance success. Now, why do organizations wait for a negative newsworthy event or new mandate or impending audit before they decide to finally focus on governance? With the increased pressures to create value through benefits realization, risk optimization, and resource optimization, a governance solution is paramount to survival in today's fast-moving and highly compliant business environment. A key success factor to any governance initiative is to ensure the proper knowledge, skills, and abilities are available. Two of the key areas I think are important include the CGEIT certification and the COBIT framework. Join us in this engaging webinar where we will explore the vital link between the CGEIT certification and the COBIT framework and how professionals at all levels can have greater visibility and impact on organizational success. What will we learn in this webinar? First, what is governance and why enterprise IT should not be governing itself. There's a distinction between governance and management, and many times organizations get confused between the two. We'll start with this foundational subject of governance in this webinar. Next, how to avoid framework fatigue by using an overarching governance framework. You know I am a huge fan of frameworks, but there are so many out there that many companies are overwhelmed with which ones are the most appropriate for them and how they can assist in value creation. Have an overarching framework to act as what I call the framework to manage frameworks, and then determine which ones are the most appropriate for you and what parts of those frameworks are the most valuable. Next, we'll talk about how to secure the proper knowledge, skills, and abilities in your organization to ensure a valuable governance of enterprise IT program. Of course, I say use COBIT as a pathway to not only prepare for a CGEIT exam, but to provide that overarching framework that I mentioned on the last learning objective. Remember, COBIT is a framework and CGEIT is a professional designation, but there are so many connections between them that you might not have realized. Here we will also walk through the different certification paths and help you determine which ones might be right for you and how you would go about attaining them. Finally, we'll understand what's in it for me with a CGEIT designation and how the COBIT framework supports the adoption of key CGEIT aspects. And this is the section that I will call my CGEIT hacks. There's something in these for everyone, whether you're a board member, executive, management, audit, project management, and so on. Both COBIT and CGEIT have something in them for you. CGEIT, for example, we consider this a governance of enterprise IT certification. But does that mean it doesn't apply to management? Not at all. I will identify those areas that are applicable to everyone or what's in it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you in this webinar hosted by APMG and ISACA. My name's Mark Thomas at Scout Consulting. You can find me at scout.com, markthomasonline.com, or of course, my Twitter at Scout1. I look forward to seeing you on March 13th.